Hi everyone, welcome to our series on how to deal with complaints, an upset client. It's very important when this happens in your practice that you pay attention to it. So we're going to go through the three-step process. Make sure you follow it. That's crucial. Don't skip steps. If you skip steps, you're going to get yourself in trouble. So here we are, massage therapy marketing tips. And I want to make sure that we have this process down because it's going to get you out of a lot of hot water and make your life lower stress and a lot more enjoyable when a complaint comes your way. Can't wait to get started. Okay guys, step one in dealing with a massage therapy complaint, here it is. You gotta listen to the complaint. And I mean listen. You've heard the words active listening. You gotta listen. So you wanna make sure that the client, patient, that they feel heard. If you instantly jump into trying to solve their problem, or you even worse, you get defensive, it just escalates their feelings. And it's important to understand a complaint is going to come probably because a few other things have happened in the person's life, potentially that day. Maybe it's an accumulation over a week, whatever it is. In psychology, it's called a stacking effect. One thing happens, you stack the next emotion on it, you stack the next emotion on it, then boom, something happens, like maybe you late cancellation and the patient goes vertical on you, okay? Trust me, they're not going vertical on you ultimately because of that late cancellation. They're doing it because of other things that have happened, and then that's the last thing that blows their gasket, and they're just choked, and you actually happen to be the recipient of all these stacked emotions. So step one, you just listen, let it pass through you. They're gonna probably talk fast. They're gonna probably say words that you don't like. They're probably gonna be directed, right at you, especially if you're a solo massage therapist. You're the only massage therapist in the practice. Then hey, it's gonna come right at you, and it's gonna typically be hurtful. So it's really, really, really important. You just sit there and listen. Now, once they dissipate the energy of what they're saying, and it's easy to see how energetically involved it is because you're going to listen to what they're focusing on, the tone they're using, how loud their voice is, how direct they are in what they're saying. Like, it's easy to figure out how pumped up they are about this. And you want to just measure it in your body and go, okay, I hear it. I hear what this person's saying. And then after, or as you go along, depending on what's appropriate, you want to start to say, okay, Beth, I totally understand that last week when I late canceled on you, and maybe she said she couldn't pick up her kid and her kid was in daycare and the late cancellation caused a problem and she had to go out for dinner, whatever she tells you, pass it back to her and just say, Beth, I totally understand the late cancellation really caused a problem with the child and having them picked up from soccer. That's validating the patient or client. And that's what's really important. Now, here's a really important part about the validation process. Use the words they use. So if they say, it completely screwed up my schedule, say back to them, hey, Beth, I totally understand it completely screwed up your schedule. Don't say, oh, I can see how that could be an issue in your day. Because I talk about this in some other videos. Using the language they use and putting it back to them allows them to appreciate that, okay, the guy gets it. And I think I talk about back pain and people going, oh, I got this excruciating back pain. And then you as a therapist go, oh, I can see you have some sensitivity or it looks like your back is sore. Again, they're telling you what they want to hear. Take it in, Don't be ridiculous and regurgitate it right away, or like a machine or a computer or a robot. Don't do that. Take it in, appreciate what they're trying to say. Don't get defensive, but make sure to use that language. And then they're going to give you confirmation. And they're going to say words like, yeah, it really did hurt me. You know, it really bothered me when you did that. Like, you really upset me. Those are words that are going to be like, okay, she understands what I said back to her. You're in a great position at that point, like excellent position. And again, listen to what they're focusing on, the language they use. Are they totally agitated when you respond? Now, the key is just by returning that language to them in an appropriate way, you'll notice that the energy and the complaint, let's say value of this complaint, starts to diminish. And that's what you're looking for. So the person says things like that, like, yeah, you know, my parking ran out and I had to pay for it. They'll start to calm down, just the mere fact that you let them talk. So key, couple things here. Let them talk. Appreciate what they're saying and do not reply with an answer. And then 3, return their language back to them so they totally understand that you get the importance of what it meant to them. Okay, guys, so that is step 1. Listen to what they're saying. Okay, fantastic. Can't wait to get to step 2.